Good morning, honorable judges, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Chelsea, and today I'm here to strongly support the motion this House supports a permanent move to online tertiary education. I want you to imagine this. You live in a small town far from the capital. You dream of going to a top university, but you can't afford to move. You can't pay rent, transport, or even eat out every day. In the traditional system, your dream ends there. But in an online system, you just need a laptop, internet, and motivation. This motion is not about replacing education with the chaos we saw in the early pandemic. We mean a planned, permanent online system with trained lectures, stable platforms, and a clear curriculum. And no, we're not just removing human interaction. It will still happen, just not limited to a single building or city. This debate is about a choice. Whether we keep higher education trapped in one place and time, or open it to anyone, anywhere, anytime. Online university makes higher education available for more people because it does not have the limits of place and time. Most top universities are in big cities. Students from rural or remote areas face relocation, rent, and transport costs. These costs often exceed tuition fees. Online learning removes that barrier completely. A student in Papua can take lectures from the University of Indonesia without moving. A high school graduate in Jakarta who dreams of studying overseas, for example at a university in the UK, they can join lectures online without paying for flights, visa fees, or living abroad. While a student in Europe can also join classes from UGM without paying for flights or visas too. And with recorded and flexible learning, students in different time zones or with part-time jobs can still follow the course. Education becomes truly fair when it's not tied to a certain place or fixed schedule. The offline model is made for those who can afford to move or commute. The online model gives the same chance to people who otherwise would not get it. The other side might argue that campus life is valuable. But campus life is something you can only enjoy if you can physically and financially get there. Equal access must be the first step before we even talk about social experience. This is not just convenience, it's fairness, breaking the walls of distance and time. Now that we've seen how online education opened doors for everyone, let's see how it shapes students to be more disciplined and independent. Online learning builds independence, responsibility, and time management, skills that are actually needed in real life. Offline schedules are fixed, whether they suit you or not. Online system lets you to attend live or watch later, so you plan your own time without a lecturer watching you in person. You learn to push yourself. A part-time worker can join a 9 a.m. lecture from home, then watch it again at night to take notes. Compare them to rushing to a campus after a late shift, spending hours on the road, where those energy are wasted they could have been used for studying. Some people might say that this makes students lazy. In fact, it actually reveals the opposite. It shows who is capable of managing themselves. Online students must organize their time, keep track of deadlines, and finish work without constant reminders. That's exactly what the working world demands. Yes, discipline can be learned in an offline setting, but it's usually about following a routine made by someone else. Online discipline is about creating your own system and sticking to it, a far more powerful skill. Graduates from a permanent online system are ready for work because they already know independence, flexibility, and teamwork through digital tools. We've talked about access and skills. Now let's move to another big reason why online learning works. It saves money, time, and even the planet. Online education reduces costs, saves times, and helps the environment. Students save on rent, transport, and daily expenses. Universities save on building maintenance and electricity. This money can be used for better technology, scholarship, and learning tools. Imagine traveling for 2 hours to a campus only to find your lecture is canceled at the last minute. That's money and energy wasted. While online, you get the update instantly and you can change your plan. Some may argue that digital platforms are expensive to run, but physical campuses cost much more over time and they only serve people who are there in person. Online system can serve thousands more without needing new buildings. Less commuting means less traffic, less air pollution, and a cleaner planet. Saving time and protecting the environment go hand in hand. So when we put both systems side by side, it's clear the benefits of going online are much more stronger. Our site ensures that open access for all, no limits of place or time, life skills that match the needs of the modern world, and also saving money, time, and the environment. While their site keeps education limited to people who can reach campus, tied to strict schedules, and dependent on expensive facilities. Even if offline is more social, that only matters for those who can pay for it. Our model makes sure everyone gets a chance first, then they can build community. We support a permanent move to online tertiary education because it opens doors for all, builds key skills, and keeps education sustainable. If education is about opportunity, why lock it inside four walls? For a fairer, smarter, and a better future, we strongly support this motion. Thank you.